Hello, my sexy muffins, and welcome back to another video. In this, we are doing a Black History Month video. Happy Black History Month, and it is with Allison from Hazbin Hotel, which is the genderbent slash female version of Alastor, which is a bit of an OC as well as I added to her character. So yes, let's do this. Hope you're all having a great Black History Month. This should be the second video that I'm posting today. If not, it's the only video I'm posting today, and yesterday was Frozone. So let's do this. Disclaimer: Alastor is asexual, canon, and on the spectrum. And for those who do not know what asexuality and demisexuality is, here is a quick summary of it. Asexuality is a lack of adult fun time attraction, and it is where you have little to no adult fun time attraction to someone. And demisexuality is where you get adult fun time attraction to a person after you make a deep, meaningful connection to them and just click with them and such. You can choose to have adult fun time, aka adult fun time bedroom stuff, with someone when you are ace and demi without adult fun time attraction, because the physical act of adult fun time doing the devil's tango, you do not have to be attracted to someone. Take men take men that were in the 50s married to women and for like years and years and years had kids, families, etc. Then they come out in their 70s and are like, oh, I'm actually gay and have a male partner that I've been with secretly behind my wife's back for 30 years. Well, they have always been gay, even though they had adult fun time with a woman, because the physical act of adult fun time does not define someone's sexuality. It's like if you were a straight man and you were R-worded by a man, it doesn't make you any more gay that you are still attracted to women, even if you were aroused during it, because physical stuff of the body happens without your sexuality being into it, and that is valid. So I just wanted to know that demisexuals and asexuals can choose to have adult fun time. And also, Allison has a high libido. And her high libido allows her to basically have partners to deal with the urge to have adult fun time. Thank you, and now let's continue. Disclaimer: Alastor is not Yandere canon, and Allison, who is in this one, is not canon. Is not Yandere canon as well. Alastor is not female in canon. This is the genderman slash female version of him that is a bit OC as well. This is just for fun and not to be taken serious at all. Simping for fictional characters and Yanderes is fine. Just do not be illegal or gross about it. You know who you are, you dirty flaky biscuits. Yanderes are not ideal partners to have in real life. Also remember to separate fiction from reality and headcanon from canon. A thank you. Disclaimer number 3. Allison is just like Alice. Allison just like Allison just like Alastor is Creole, with the descendants of European black ancestors from the Louisiana from Louisiana. I hope I'm saying that right. Specific ones. It is a colonial French, maybe Spaniard as well, and African American, in which some cases there is also a bit of Native American mixed into this as well, which is the local, who are locals in the New Orleans area and Louisiana areas as well. And it's not just a thing with ethnic background, but also culture, religion, and race of the Creole background. But Vivzy Pop has confirmed that Alastor, and then that means Allison, is Creole, which she is mixed with possibly, at the very least, French and African American at the very least, but also could be Spaniard and a Native American. That's why she's in Black History Month. Thank you. Disclaimer: mention of Allison unaliving, butchering, and cooking humans and demons, and serving herself and you, demons and humans. Demons eating each other, and no real people were eaten in this video. Also mentions when Allison was human and she ate other humans. Disclaimer: YouTube, there is no actual real people being eaten in this video. It is all fiction. Allison is a demisexual woman and she has had past lovers. She's never been attracted to any of them, but she chose to have adult fun time with them as she has a very high libido. She is a cannibal. She is a person that eats other persons. when she was alive, and being one of America's most deadly serial unalivers. In her human life, she had unalived at least 30 people during the Great Depression alone. She would butcher her victims and cook and eat them. But before that, she would have fed their bodies to the gators in the swamps around her home, hiding the evidence that she had of her victims. She was only caught when one victim got away and went to the police, who sent dogs after her, which ripped her apart limb from limb, and she ended up in hell. She would make a contract with a stronger demon that she could become a more powerful demoness in hell. At least at some point she meets you, a demon in hell, and she was intrigued by you. She is once again demisexual, so at first there was no adult fun time attraction to you right away, and she did have an interest in you at the very least. Something about you made her want to keep you by her side and never let you go. She was very attracted to you. Well, not attracted. Sorry, I read the wrong word. She was a very attached to you already. That this became the this makes her a very obsessive yandere. She would not want you to be with anyone else, and you are hers and hers alone. She is very, very, very possessive of you, and would need to mark you and even bite in small chunks off your neck so everyone knows that you are hers and hers alone. Once she had created the connection with you and bond and such, she is highly attracted to you in the adult fun time lane and lusts after you. All her desire and adult fun time attraction had been focused solely on you, and she will want to be very intimate with you. She is the type of yandere who would want to use adult fun time to control you and manipulate you even further, because that is right. She is also the type of yandere who is very controlling and moderately manipulative at the very least, if not more, most likely more though. She would make sure that no one tries to get their hands on you, and that would include manipulating you to stay away from anyone and everyone else. She is also a very jealous yandere who would want you to be not to be around anyone else, but especially other women. Sorry, I had to scroll. She also considers herself to be above all. Yes, she also considers herself to be above most, if not all, women. She has a bit of an ego, really, it's a huge ego. And because of that, she knows that she is the best woman for you. Also, she sees you. She sees that you are the only one good enough for her, and she chose you to be her partner. And that means she is not going to that she is going to make sure you are not with anyone else. She is the type of yandere that would not let you out of her sight, so even when you are not with her, she has her various shadows watching over you and keeping an eye on you for her. She would also make time to make you pancakes because, yes, she has a very sweet tooth and she loves pancakes. She would be a devoted yandere and would not stray from you. She would expect you to do the same thing for her, stay loyal to her and her alone. She would be the type of yandere to break some of your limbs so you cannot leave her. She does not want you to ever leave her. She would also be the type to chain you to the bed in her domain so no one in which no one knows where her home in hell is, so no one would be able to find you. In her mind, no one can love you the way she loves you, and so that means she is the only one good enough for you. She deals with rivals by unaliving them for good, and most likely with angelic weapons, and then butchering their bodies and cooking them into a delicious meal for you. She sees it as her getting rid of the trash and being a perfect wife for you, and that you needed her to take care of you. That is right. She takes great pride in her cooking and cooks you many, many meals with various demons in them. But only the best demons meet for you the love of her life. She would also deal with rivals by being super, super petty. Like, for example, with Vox or Voxella, the gender bent version of Vox. She does not like them one bit, and so she would be super petty with them, and she really, really, she would be petty with all rivals in general. She does not She does not like most rivals, and mostly she does not take most rivals as threats because her ego is big enough that she thinks they do not stand a chance. She may not even remember her rivals' names or their faces when she deals with them time and time again, until she notices how they are actively into you and if they show interest in you. That is when those disgust and wrenches have to be dealt with for trying to get to you, her darling. She would confess her love to you and do everything she can to make you see that a big to see that she loves you with a big song and dance with her putting on a good show for you. If you accept her love, you can bet you will have adult fun time with her right away, and you will be a bitten and make a mark so that everyone knows that you belong to her and no one else. If you turn her down, though, she would be likely to knock you out and, like I said before, kidnap you to keep you in her domain. If you never, so you can never escape her love, and that you will have to depend on her. So she is also a clingy yandere, and that would love to mark you with her scent so that everyone knows that you belong to her and her alone. She would be the type of yandere as well who would also watch you watch you sleep, and since she rarely needs sleep herself, she is slightly creepy that way. Also, the type of yandere to stalk you without you knowing, so that she can make sure you are safe and sound, but also make sure that you are not with anyone else because she is extremely jealous of the fact, even though she won't admit it. So she has to make sure you stay her darling, and so that if she has to punish you for trying to leave her, of course. Also, she would be the type to make sure she gets her hand on your soul with a marriage soul contract as soon as possible. There, you will belong to her and her alone. Anyways, she also would be the type to guard you and keep any and all rivals away from you as much as possible. Anyways, I hope that you all enjoyed this. If you would like to see more, comment below what you would like to see, and I will do my best to do it and all that good stuff. I hope that you all enjoyed. If you would like to see more, all that good stuff. And I hope that you all had a great Black History Month. I might do videos tomorrow on the 28th. If this is not the 28th that this is put out. Anyways, I hope that you all enjoyed once more. And now, Patreon outro. Patreon outro. Thank you, Gav, for being my first patron. You are wonderful, beautiful, stunning, gorgeous. Thank you, Gav. I appreciate you. And I hope, and yeah, that's it. Anyways, I hope that you all enjoyed and stay sexy on my sexy muffins. Bye bye. Secret outro time, secret outro time, secret outro time, secret outro, a baseball bat. Welcome to the secret outro, and the secret outro question of the day is: would you smash or pass this Allison? 100% smash. Question number 2: would you accept her love and have a marriage contract with her? Yes, 100% as well. I am a super simp. Anyways, I hope that you all enjoyed and stay sexy on my sexy muffin. Happy Black History Month. Bye bye.